Hey everyone, it's Evangeline right here at eTrailer, and today we have the Flint Hill Goods ball mount with a 2-inch hitch receiver. That way you can still tow your trailer and carry around your hitch mounted accessory for the full adventure. This is a great situation. We have our kayak trailer set up with 4 kayaks. We also have our hanging bike rack set up with the ability to carry up to 4 bikes. That way you can bring your friends, your family out to the river, and then afterwards go for a little bike ride. You don't have to pick and choose. Now, this is a great setup here. Everything pairs very well together. This will also work with trailers of different shapes and sizes and other hitch mounted accessories, but we're going to show you some measurements and some features to make sure it will work with yours. Let's start with what can you actually tow? Do you have the right vehicle for this? So this is a 2-inch hitch receiver ball mount that fits into your 2-inch hitch receivers. And this has a 5,000-pound gross towing capacity. That of course depends on your vehicle's towing capacity. So this is really for your lightweight and medium-sized trailers. This is also a 2¼ inch drop ball mount and can only be used in the drop position. So that's measured from the top inside edge of your receiver tube all the way down to where your ball mount is and where your trailer is going to sit. Now your overall towing weight capacity is going to be 500 pounds, and that includes the ball mount as well as the hitch receiver. With this style of ball mount, there's actually an order of things. So as you can see, we are unable to take our trailer off with our bike rack installed. So we'd have to take the bike rack off, then we can take the trailer off. And in reverse too, when we want to install things, trailer goes on first and then the bike rack. The hitch ball is not included with your ball mount. This is going to be extra. You can use this with any hitch ball you want though, as long as it has an inch shank diameter. So here we have a 2-inch ball. We could switch it for another larger or smaller size. This has a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver. You have the same hitch pin hole. Now, this does not have a hitch pin included. So the one securing the ball mount to our vehicle's hitch receiver, that is sold separately. You can find some here at eTrailer. It uses a standard 5/8 pin, and you're going to need the same for your hitch receiver side too. Some measurements to make sure that this will work with your vehicle. The closest point is going to be measured from the center of the hitch pin hole to the back of our hitch receiver. So measuring there, that's going to be 5 inches. That'll help you figure out if it will work around your bumper. With our SUV here, it comes kind of close. Now, the length this will add to the back of your hitch receiver, center of hitch pin hole to the center of the ball mount, that's going to be 12.5 inches. That's going to be where your trailer sits. Now the ideal setup was with that kayak trailer and that hanging bike rack because of the way they sat. So the kayak trailer sat straight out, and then the hanging bike rack has a straight shank which goes up. You can use this with other accessories. I see this with cargo carriers as well too. But make sure they have either a straight shank or one with a rise. If you have a shank that has a drop, you may lose access to your ball mount. So my thoughts on this ball mount with a hitch receiver is I really like the different opportunities you get with this, because then you can carry both your trailer as well as with your bikes or a cargo carrier. Now it won't work for everything. There are limitations, but hopefully this video helped you out with the measurements to see if it'll work with what you want to carry around. Just remember that the top hitch receiver is not used for towing, just for those hitch accessories, and you are going to need those other smaller items like the hitch pin or the hitch lock if you want to keep this secure, as well as the appropriate ball or hitch ball for your trailer.